So far, so good.
Anything else you want to talk about 2K related?
I'm super excited for the new game. I love the covers. I love that like D-Book has his shoe like kind of like the focal point in it, and it says "Be Legendary." And I think he's a legend. Just signed like a crazy extension. I love like the women's cover. Love the Michael Jordan cover. You might see some circulate in the new game. Super excited for that. And yeah, like shout out to the whole 2K family, and thank you for always having me be a part.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jaren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. Kevin Jaren Jr. wants that last part, too.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. Now, we'll look at Memphis's starting group. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then there's John Morant. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard. And for the Mavericks, we've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Dwight Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And Doncic, here we go. Makes it off the glass.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Bane passes to Brooks. Adams with it. Morant surveying the D. Pass to Bane. 5 on the clock. From deep. And the Grizzlies get it back. Here's Jackson. No good on the shot. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Now here's Bullock. Brooks covering. Doncic passes to Brunson. The pass to Bullock. Fires the 3. And the 3-ball is good.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide-open man.
Here's Morant. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Brunson. Over Jackson. Brunson, no good.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Adams outside. Back to Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Morant.
Bread and butter play. Morant and screen and roll. He'll typically make you pay.
And the intensity Steven Adams brings onto the court with him is obvious. He doesn't let the game come to him. He wants to dictate tempo.
And Greg, that's a quality that served him well. He had a lot to prove when he came into this league. He had to be assertive early on. That attitude has never left him. He still is an intimidator.
Doncic with it. Going inside, up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
And the shot is good. Morant's got 8 points.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Brunson scanning the floor. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
Now here's Morant. 8 points for him. Offensive rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. He's got 10.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Morant against Doncic. Back to Brunson. With the drive, and it's blocked. Here's Bain. Brunson covering. Passes it to Morant. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded close. Can't connect from short range.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Here's Bain. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Mavericks with the rebound. Over in the corner, Doncic. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Brooks against Powell. Brooks right side. Here's Adams. Can't connect from 13 feet out. The Mavericks trailing. .36 seconds left in the first quarter. Brunson kicks to Doncic. Down low. Here's Powell, and he uses the glass on the layup.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Doncic against Morant. Pass to Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there, finds the open man.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And one of the better young two-way big men in the NBA, Jaren Jackson. He talked about how his defensive responsibilities grow.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, you know, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
Well, with his 7'4" wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player. So he's been taught the game from a young age.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
We've got Davis Bertans. He's out there with Maxi Kleber. Reggie Bullock is out there with Hardaway. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Now, here's Clark. Kicks it to Jones. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Jones, no luck.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Anderson's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Over Jones. Dinwiddie's shot is off, and the Grizzlies leading by 3. And here's Melton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Wound up there for Clark. It's stolen by Bertans. The feet to Hardaway. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Melton. Rebounded by Hardaway. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Dinwiddie outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Anderson with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Jones against Bertans. Jones, no luck. Maverick shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Hardaway dishes to Dinwiddie. There's the pass to Kleber. Jones against Bertans. Dinwiddie outside. Drills it from outside. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now in the quarter. And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
Here's Conchar. No points in the game yet for him. Lets it go from 14. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Dinwiddie against Jones. Now Dinwiddie. He has 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Bullock from the arc. And it's Melton with the rebound. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. .124 left in the first half. He doesn't hit that one. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Passes it to Bertans. Basket counts. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Reggie Bullock. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Bertans. Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. Takes it inside. That one, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Powell trying to free himself up. And Doncic gets it to go. Now it's a 4-point Dallas lead.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
And finished off by Morant.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Shot from 12. And another basket for Dallas.
Well, Luka has options all over the floor. He's a versatile shooter who can utilize the mid-range.
Morant against Doncic. Now here's Morant. This one for three. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Mavericks on top as they wrap up the second quarter with a 13-4 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.